think this is really it. Like, this is what life is about. You just, I feel like when you're like in a spot of just comfortableness and you're used to seeing the same thing every day, it's like, yeah, there's no change, there's no growth in that. But it's like, once you get out there and really see what life is like, it just, it's crazy, bro. Like, when you hear, who would ever thought I would have been here? Like, this is another place, like, bro, this place is nice, man. I don't know. I've always felt like if you see more, then you're like, you really just want to be more, you know? Like, think about if I didn't see a lot of things, like, would I be the person I am today, you know? Like, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But it just takes, like, seeing things and really being in those different places. Because imagine if I would have stayed in Augusta, like, all the time and never traveled, never did work for anybody else, or just did work for the same people, just stayed stagnant. Like, there would be no fun in that. I don't think I wouldn't be who I am today. Like, not taking those risks to meet people and those opportunities and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. And it's like, it always amazes me because it's like a video game almost. It's like, bro, there's more parts of the map. It's like you playing Fortnite or something, and it's a map, and you just, there's question marks on the map because you haven't been to these places yet. But now that you're in these places, they become checked off. Like, there's other people living here. There's more life here. This is the way they do things. This is how things are done. It's crazy when you see it. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I say all this to say I'm grateful, man. I thank God for just more experiences, more opportunities, and really more blessings for real, because just being a kid that never really graduated, never really had jobs, always just believed in himself, you know, and what he believed in. I really just picked up a camera because I thought it was cool, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't because of I wanted to be like anybody else. It's just I thought this was fun. People told me I was good at it, and people were willing to pay me for what I did, you know what I mean? So I just kind of took that thing and ran with it, you know? And major shout out to my mom for believing in me too, because it's like, and that's why like family, like support from family is very important as well, because honestly, I supported myself and I knew I was gonna make like this thing happen regardless, but with my mom like being that like anchor, like you got it, like I'm behind you, like whatever you need kind of deal, like that just like gives you that shit I can't fail, like you know what I mean? Like I have all this support around me, like there's no way I could fail for real. It's just I know a lot of people don't have that, you know what I'm saying? Foundation, like usually like me and my mom was talking about this the other day, but their parents will kick them out when they're like 18 years old or something like that. Like, first of all, I'm 25 years old, and because of the loyalty with my family and how we are together, like I still stay with my parents, and I don't see it a shame. Like I don't see any shame in it. I always say, I'm not gonna cuss right now because I don't know where this video's going, but I always say F society standards, bro. Like you don't have to move out, well, unless you're getting kicked out, but you don't have to do everything how you're always told or like routinely or you know what I mean, like get a job at this age, get married at this age, have a house at this age, have this nice car at this age, work all this time away at this age. Like, no, I don't believe in that. I never believed in that. Like, that's just never been me. I've always been the person to not do what I want to do in a sense, but like kind of do what I wanted to do for real. And just by the grace of God, it's just paying off, you know? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that it's actually paying off. Like this is like the fruit of all of my labor. You know what I mean? Especially with this certain entity I'm in. It's just I don't know. And it's like I don't know what God is trying to teach me because it's like, yo, I'm in India. Not much, even when I went to Italy the first time, not much people could say they just went to Italy. You know what I mean? And then it wasn't even on a vacation type time, but it was more of like a I'm working. You know what I mean? I'm literally working. I'm out here working. It's crazy. But I guess to wrap up this conversation, if you don't see more, I don't see how you would be more. Like you can want all these things in life, but I feel like you have to see it till, you know what I'm saying? Like, know it's attainable and know it's of reach, you know what I mean? And that's just what I believe. Believe in yourself, for real, and just know that things can work out. Everything doesn't have to be planned, you know? I think we get so caught up on like the fact that everything has to be planned for it to work out. No. You know how many people have done things so many times they didn't know how it was gonna work out? They spent their last dollar and they made it, and that was, or maybe it could have been the worst time of their life, and that was like how they made it. Like that small breaking point before, like when things were so tough and so hard that they couldn't manage, was their breaking point to make them elevate all the way. You know what I'm saying? So take that risk and always bet on yourself. Like, I tell anybody, bet on yourself, for real, for real. Why wouldn't you? You only got one, you literally, it's cliche, but you only have one life to do this thing. There's no right way to do it, there's no wrong way to do it. You have one try. But the thing about that one try is you can try a lot of times in those tries. So if you fail in this one thing, it might not be a failure, it might just be a lesson, you get what I'm saying? Like, it might just be a lesson. So just don't give up on yourself. Keep believing in yourself and trust God in everything you do. You know what I mean? Trust God that everything is gonna work out. Yesterday I thought the plane was gonna crash, and I'm like, God, it's my time to go. It'll be my time to go. You get what I'm saying? But I need you right now, God, and He just came through. No worries, for real, for real. I was scared, but there's no reason to fear anything, bro. Like, God's got you for real. So I hope everybody that's watching this, wherever I put this video, I hope y'all see this as like inspiration, for real. Like, really inspiration. I don't do any of these things to show off or anything at all. It's just what God has blessed me with, you know what I mean? Like, and this is off a camera, like, this is off a camera and just connections and talent, you know? And then there's some point in life that you can't just like deny your talent anymore. Like, you've been accepted in all these rooms, you're wanted in all these rooms. Like, go after it. What are we doing? It's not time to play anymore. We had our fun already, you know what I mean? It's time to turn this whole thing into like extra reality, you know? And especially, I feel like seeing this and not doing the right thing would be like a slap in the face to people that support you and have looked out for you and done so many things for you, you know what I mean? So it's only time like to go hard, you know? It's only time. It's like, when you realize, bro, all that social media stuff is like a facade, bro. Like, this is really it, bro. Like, when you can go to a hotel room or Airbnb and you have to put a card in for electricity, or when you can't even use the regular iPhone, like, cube and just plug it in the wall, you have to have a converter. Like, this is it, bro. For life is its movie set. Like, you really can, it's so cliche, but you can be who you want to be, do what you want to do, and like have it however you want. It's just crazy when you actually think about it. Like, all these things that was cliche, like when we were kids growing up, that people said like, oh, all you have to do is put your mind to it, this, that, and third. That stuff was actually real. Like, y'all just didn't pay attention to them for real. That stuff was really real. They said, yeah, if you want to be a police officer, you can be a police officer. If you want to be a lawyer, you can be a lawyer. If you want to be an NBA player, you can be an NBA player. If you want to be this big old singer, you can do it. The only thing I realized in life is like, you're the only person stopping yourself from being that better person, you know what I mean? Like, that version of yourself that you want to be, you're the only person stopping yourself. And the only other thing is action that's stopping yourself. And it's really not putting in the action and your action not matching your words, you know what I mean? So that's why I try to make sure that with this whole vision that I have going on, I make sure I try to stick to it. I know things are hard and it's hard to start new things and people are scared to fail in this, that, and the third, but no matter how many times, you just have to just go give it, like, give yourself a real try in this world, you know what I mean? Like, it's one life, what can you do? Can't do it, can't do anything. And I feel like, anyways, just make sure your words line up with your actions, and just, I know it's hard to start things, or you might not have the funds to start things, but literally just do what you want to do with what you have. If you want to be a streamer or a vlogger, but you only have an iPhone camera, use your camera. You get what I'm saying? Use what you have. Like, you have so many resources and tools and people around you that are either doing the same thing, that can give you advice, that can navigate you in the direction. You can have, like, you can watch a million YouTube videos to understand something that you've been wanting to learn, you know what I mean? Like, there's no excuses anymore. Like, first of all, we're grown. Second of all, we all have like a brain, so use your brain, you know what I mean? We all have that, these factors that could just, it's more of like, if you want to do it, you say you want to do it because you have everything to do it, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed to be able to get more days to just do this thing all over again, you know what I mean? When I first started, like, I was borrowing a friend's camera from high school. Like, it wasn't even the best camera at all, but it worked. Like, I seen what I was trying to do, and it worked, you know what I mean? Like, I just used what I have. I have a $4,000 camera right now. I didn't need that, you know what I mean? I don't need it now, but it helps. It definitely does help, you know what I mean, with what I'm trying to do. But just start with what you have, for real. Because then, what I realized too, if you don't start now, there's a lot of cases you might not ever start at all, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, I want to do this, but I have to do this, and I have to have this, that, and the third. No, you don't. Just please start doing it, because if not, you're going to procrastinate. Like, there's another dream that I want to do that I really want to start, for real, but I just haven't got into it yet because of, I think this is more of myself. This is me being scared and fearful to go in that next lane and that next level, because I know it's going to work, but it just, I got to get out of my head on this one. But so that just goes to say, we can all start our goal together, bro. You can start today. You can start your dream tomorrow, today. Because guess what? If you didn't start now, when you look back, you wouldn't be as far as you were if you were to start like way after, like 4 years after. Like, I felt like even with photography, when I first started, bro, I was trash. All my work sucked, to me at least. Other people thought it was good, but now it's like, bro, I put 7 years in, you know what I mean? If I didn't put that time in at all, if I didn't just start, bro, there wouldn't be a 7-year Justin right now, you know what I mean? And I'm still not the best. I'm still learning. I'm still just teaching myself, but I think that's what's important too. Never stop learning. Never feel like you got to a point to where you know it all, because to be real, you don't know it all. Like, you forget a lot of things. You don't remember how to do a lot of things. You got to keep yourself new in this thing, you know?